With that, we should focus to some breaking news coming in from poll-bound Tamil Nadu, where the war of words is intensifying between the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, MK Stalin, and DMK Chief Vijay. MK Stalin is reacting to Vijay's criticism. He is saying that DMK is not bothered by a newcomer. So this is a swipe that's coming in as Vijay continues his attack on the DMK. Vijay has projected the election in Tamil Nadu as a direct fight between the DMK and the TVK. Stalin, meanwhile, is hailing DMK's global image, saying that people are appreciating DMK's work. So in an interview to a network in Tamil Nadu, there was a question that was asked to Stalin about why he's not responding to Vijay's criticism like he does for EPS, to which MK Stalin has said, and I'm going to quote from what the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu said, I'm responding to the question raised by EPS as he is the LOP. You are asking me about Vijay, and it is usual for newcomers in politics to attack and criticize the DMK. We don't bother about it. When I travel to foreign countries, many say that the DMK is, DMK is doing their work and DMK is delivering for the people. Let me go across to Dharini. Dharini, like we've been telling our viewers that it is Vijay who's been projecting the battle for Tamil Nadu as one between the TVK and the DMK. But MK Stalin is dismissing a newcomer, saying, why should I even bother? Why should I even react to what Vijay says?
Well, time and again, TVK Chief Vijay has reiterated that the contest in 2026 is about TVK versus DMK. But here, Chief Minister MK Stalin, while speaking to Sun TV, he is told that he doesn't bother about Mr. Vijay. Edappadi Palanisamy is the leader of opposition, and whenever Mr. Edappadi Palanisamy raises questions about the DMK's governance, he gives a reply to that. He responds to that. But as far as Vijay is concerned, he doesn't bother about Vijay's criticisms, and it is natural for all the newcomers in Tamil Nadu politics to criticize the DMK, because the DMK is the biggest political force in Tamil Nadu, and anybody who enters Tamil Nadu politics newly, they can only grow if they attack the DMK, and for that reason they'll attack the DMK. This need not be taken seriously, and this Vijay's criticisms against the DMK is something that need not be bothered about, is what Chief Minister MK Stalin has told. And he's also spoken about how the people of Tamil Nadu, be it within the state or those living in foreign countries, how all of them are appreciating the DMK's governance, and how many of them attribute their achievements and their success to the DMK, is what the Chief Minister has explained in length about. So definitely, despite Vijay reiterating that the contest is only between TVK and DMK, Chief Minister MK Stalin has made it very clear that he is not considering Vijay as a competition, and Vijay is a newcomer in politics, and any newcomer will naturally attack the DMK, but that doesn't need to be taken seriously, is what he has told.
But Dharini, as someone who tracks the politics in Tamil Nadu, as someone who understands the political landscape of the state, tell me about, can Vijay actually be dismissed? Because there is a lot of talk about Vijay in this election. Is he going to be the X factor as it is being touted by many?
Whether Vijay will be able to win the elections or whether Vijay will be able to become the Chief Minister is $1 million question. But if you ask me whether Vijay will be a disruptor, he'll definitely be a disruptor in the 2026 assembly elections, because from the ground what we can sense is that Vijay is trying to appeal to the youth voters and also to the women voters. In fact, even in his manifesto, he's having a lot of attractive announcements targeting the youth population and the women population. So there is a sense on ground that a chunk of youth voters from both the Dravidian parties, the ADMK and the DMK, they might move towards Mr. Vijay, and likewise a chunk of women voters who traditionally vote for the DMK and the ADMK, they might this time prefer Vijay. So, and also Vijay is from the Christian community, and he's also appealed to the minorities that TVK is the only party that will safeguard the interests of minorities. The TVK stands for secularism, and TVK stands for progressiveness, and only TVK can safeguard the interests of minorities, and both the BJP and the ADMK, they are no different, is what Vijay has been telling all this as well. So this has also had a small minimal impact among the minority population. So they might also move towards Vijay to a considerable extent.
Okay, so yes, you spoke to us about the, how the minority vote or the minority cluster could possibly see a bit of a dent and Vijay could play a role there. We'll also talk about the impact on women voters and the youth. But before that, Dharani, let's listen in to what MK Stalin said while responding to a question on Vijay.
கடுமையா பேசுறீங்க ஆனா உங்களை நடிகர் விஜய் மிக கடுமையாக விமர்சனம் செய்யறாரு இந்த தேர்தல் காலத்துல ஆனா நீங்க பதிலே சொல்லாம தவிர்க்கிறீங்களே
EPS கூட கடுமையா பேசுறதில்ல ஒரு எதிர்க்கட்சி தலைவரா இருக்கிறதுனால சில பிரச்சனைகள் சொல்லும்போது அதுக்கு தகுந்த பதில் தான் சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கேன் நான் கடுமையா
EPS is the leader of opposition and whenever he raises a question about my governance I respond.
திராவிட முன்னேற்ற கழகத்தை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் புதுசா யாராவது கட்சி தொடங்குறவங்க அரசியல் பண்ண நினைக்கிறவங்க பூரா திமுக விமர்சனம்.
As far as Vijay is concerned, he is a newcomer, and for any newcomer in Tamil Nadu politics, they usually attack the DMK because the DMK is the biggest political force in Tamil Nadu. All the new entrants in Tamil Nadu politics, they usually and naturally attack the DMK. But I don't bother about Vijay's statements that need not be taken seriously. As far as the people are concerned, the people are appreciating the DMK's governance, and that is the only thing I am concerned about. When I travel to foreign countries, even people there, Tamils from foreign countries, they attribute their achievements to the DMK. We've improved Tamil Nadu's industrial growth in the last 5 years. So I am proud.
So Dharani, we heard what MK Stalin said. He said that, whenever newcomers enter politics, it is their job to come out and criticize what the ruling government is doing, what the DMK is doing. I respond to EPS because he's LOP. But also, you were telling us about where Vijay could actually play a role, and you were speaking about minority votes. Yesterday itself, Vijay did a sort of a minority outreach. Could you tell our viewers about that as well?
Well, yesterday Vijay was campaigning in Tiruchi East Assembly constituency. Tiruchi East is one of the 2 seats where Vijay is contesting from. This time he is going to contest from Perambur in Chennai and Tiruchi East. So yesterday, while he was on the way to campaign in Tiruchi East, Vijay visited 3 locations. One is a church, another is a mosque, and the third one is a temple.
Right.
So he made sure that he went to all these 3 locations and he made sure that he offered his prayers over there. So of course Vijay is reaching out.
I apologize for interjecting, and I'll come back to you as we discuss the Vijay factor. Let me also bring in A. Saravanan of the DMK who's joining us on this broadcast. Good morning, Mr. Saravanan. Can Vijay actually be dismissed? Will he play no role in these elections?
See, he may get some votes in the state of Tamil Nadu. There are a certain section of population who don't vote for either the DMK or the ADMK. Both the parties are combined, we get around 80 to 85% of the votes. The remaining votes, if there is a third phase, and if that third phase is a popular phase, if that phase says I'm different from DMK and ADMK, it's natural for people to gravitate towards them, and he will get those votes. So there is nothing novel about it. And that is what he is aiming at, and that those votes he will get. But the main players in this election are the DMK and the ADMK.
Okay. So Vijay is not a player at all. Vijay, won't make that much of an impact. That's what the DMK believes.
Yeah, see, the symbol and the kind of campaign, it's only between DMK and ADMK.
So you're saying this is a contest directly between DMK and the ADMK. But isn't Vijay going to, be dent into the DMK's vote itself, Mr. Saravanan?
See, ADMK is a party which is a cult-driven party. DMK is an ideology-driven party. If at all the votes are going to be transferred, those will be the ADMK votes, which will get transferred to Mr. Vijay, because ADMK is seen as something which has lost its strength.
Okay.
Many of the leaders have left the party, and their alliance with the BJP is not liked by their cadres and the people of the state of Tamil Nadu. So people who are disillusioned with the ADMK, they may gravitate towards Mr. Vijay.
So, Mr. Saravanan, you're saying Vijay will be more of a headache to the AIADMK and not the DMK. But Vijay is projecting this contest as one between the DMK and the TVK. And Vijay, because of his star power, because of he's been a crowd puller in the state, can he actually be dismissed in the way that the DMK is dismissing him? Thank you so much, Mr. Saravanan, for joining us. The countdown to polls is on. So Vijay, who declared that this is a fight between DMK and the TVK, has gotten a response, but yes, a response that shows a lot of dismissal. The Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu says that newcomers can say what they want, but, it is the DMK which is getting appreciated globally for its work.
எஸ் கடுமையா பேசுறீங்க. ஆனா உங்களை நடிகர் விஜய் மிக கடுமையாக விமர்சனம் செய்யறாரு இந்த தேர்தல் களத்துல. ஆனா நீங்க பதிலே சொல்லாம தவிர்க்கிறீங்களே.
EPS கூட நான் கடுமையா பேசுறதில்ல. ஒரு எதிர்க்கட்சி தலைவராக இருக்கிறதுனால கேள்விகள் கேட்கும் போது சில பிரச்சனைகள் சொல்லும் போது அதுக்கு தகுந்த பதில் தான் சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கேன். நான் கடுமையாகவும் விமர்சனம் பண்ணலாம் அதிகம் பேசுறதில்ல. இப்போ அதே மாதிரி நீங்க கேட்குற விஜயை பத்தி கேட்குறீங்க. திராவிட முன்னேற்ற கழகத்தை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் புதுசா யாராவது கட்சி தொடங்குறவங்க அரசியல் பண்ண நினைக்கிறவங்க பூரா திமுக விமர்சனம் பண்ணி தான் பேசுகிற வழக்கம். அது தொடர்ந்து நடந்துகிட்டு இருக்கு. நானும் பார்த்துக்கிட்டு இருக்கிறேன். ஆனால் இன்னைக்கு வந்து திமுக அதை பற்றின கவலைப்படுறதில்லை. பல உலக நாடுகளில் போகும்போது அங்கே இருக்கிற தமிழரெல்லாம் பார்க்கும்போது திமுகவில் தான் நான் இங்கே வந்து வேலை செய்கிறேன், கலைஞர்கள் வந்து வேலையை கிடைச்சிருக்காரு, எனக்கு இட ஒதுக்கீடு கொடுத்து எங்கள் இதில் வேலை வாய்ப்பு உருவாக்கி கொடுத்தாரு அப்படின்னு உலகம் பூரா எனக்கு எங்கே போனாலும் திமுக பற்றி தான் புகழ்ந்து பேசிட்டு இருக்கிறாங்க. திமுக ஒன்று தான் நமக்கு உந்து சக்தியாக இருக்கு, அதுதான் அப்படிங்கிற உணர்வு வந்திருக்கு நாட்டில். அதனால யார் வந்தாலும் திமுக எதிர்த்தோ திமுக விமர்சனம் பண்ணியோ அப்படிதான் விமர்சனம் பண்ணி தான் வளர முடியும்னு நினைக்கிறாங்க. அதெல்லாம் தவறு. திமுக வந்து ஒரு ஆக்க சக்தி. இன்னைக்கு வந்து பல தொழிற்சாலைகள், பல்லாயிரக்கணக்கான தொழிற்சாலைகள் வந்து தமிழ்நாட்டில் வந்திருக்குன்னா அதுக்கு காரணமே வந்து அது திமுக ஒரு ஆக்க சக்தியாக இருந்து திமுக ஆட்சி பொருள் இருந்த நேரத்தில் இதெல்லாம் கொண்டு வந்து.
Let me once again go back to Dharini, who's joining us on this broadcast. Dharini, for somebody who's watching our broadcast, say from Delhi or from Lucknow, explain to us in a larger context the importance of Vijay in Tamil Nadu elections. The DMK is saying if somebody actually has to be bothered by the impact of Vijay, it's the AIADMK, because the people there are enchanted, and AIADMK will lose its voters and those voters will gravitate towards the TVK.
Well, talking about the importance of Vijay is considered to be the superstar of Tamil cinema at the moment. After Rajinikanth, Vijay is projected to be the superstar of Tamil cinema. In fact, he roughly earns rupees 2,000 crores for a film, and he is right now the most sought after actor in Tamil Nadu. It is at this juncture that Vijay has decided to quit cinema and enter politics. And on multiple stages, Vijay has told that he quitting his cinema career at its peak, that he is right now at the peak of it, but he is quitting his cinema career at its peak to serve the people, is what Vijay has been telling all this while. So definitely Vijay enjoys a massive popularity among the women population. He enjoys a massive popularity among the youth population and also children, because specifically if we look at social media platforms and even when we speak to people on the ground, what they tell is that the children in their houses, children who are aged less than 10 or less than 15, they are urging their parents and grandparents to vote for Vijay because the children are Vijay fans, is what many households tell us. So definitely this is something that is on one side. On the other hand, if we take the political spectrum of Tamil Nadu, for almost 6 decades now, the battle has always between the DMK and the ADMK. Yes. Of course, other parties, including the national parties such as the BJP and the Congress, they might be in alliance with either of these parties, right, but the contest has always been between the DMK and the ADMK.
So while Dharini, we are talking about the AIADMK, the DMK and the TVK, there is also a lot of conversation around the BJP and what the BJP could gain in these elections. But before that, Dharini, let's show our viewers those pictures that came in from Trichy yesterday, where Vijay intensified his campaign in Trichy East. He visited a church, a mosque and also a temple. But there are analysts who are saying that this also shows an outreach to the minority community in the constituency of Trichy East. So the back-to-back visits are seen as a part of the broader strategy to build strength and also trust when it comes to connections with key voter groups ahead of elections. With that, it's time for us to slip into a short commercial break. We'll be back with more news and updates.